All right, here we go. All right, guys, welcome back. This is another episode of Shoot Your Shot. I'm Napoleon Aniciete. Got my brother to the right, Alex Aniciete. My other brother from another mother.
Let's go, baby.
Val Rouser, baby.
You already know.
Man, it's good to be back, boys.
Boys are back.
We've been out of it for a little bit.
Boys are back in
Town?
Well, we live in kind
town.
of, but
I'm back in black.
yeah,
You're wearing black.
Yeah,
Alex,
Wearing the new ATC shirt. You could come
swag,
in, get in the
cop it.
lobby.
That is pretty swag. That is
Check
pretty
this
swag.
out.
Yeah, Alex, I did miss you, but today I wanted to. I was thinking about this, Val. Just thinking about we were talking about big brothers, little brothers. So this is what I want to tell you earlier.
Okay,
because I was like, I was gonna save this.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right, 31 years old. Right, I still want to punch my brother.
Just talking about that in the car. Yeah.
Just as hard as I can, dude. I wanted to punch him so hard today, bro.
Yeah,
Over nothing too.
just because.
I was just there.
Just.
I'm. Here's the thing: is you're kind of like that asshole brother that would do that.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
I've heard your asshole stories. You're just as much of an asshole.
Yeah, but I don't ever feel like that about.
No?
Them. Maybe it's just because I never see them.
See, but your brothers, I think, are a lot nice. Like your brother, Jade Rouser,
Like,
nicer.
yeah, why would you want to punch Jade?
No, nobody would want to punch Jade. No one would want to punch Klaus.
Cameron's too damn big. He'd beat my ass.
You
think so?
Actually,
Yes,
I think you don't feel like that because they can all
beat me up.
beat you up.
I am the smallest big brother.
How does
Yeah.
that feel? To have,
let's
like,
just
your
say-
little brothers could like smack, like beat you up.
Yeah.
Mentally, I'll destroy them.
Like in
Like in a game?
Like in a game.
Like mental,
like Uno?
like verbal warfare.
Oh,
Like I'll mentally,
Like-
I can get him to the tipping point.
like a debate.
Yeah, not even a debate, but like my shit talking's a lot better.
Yeah.
You know
that's
what I
good.
mean?
That's good.
The only thing Jade ever has is like, oh yeah, well I'm a 4-time state champion and undefeated fucking NCAA All-American. So what? That's his comeback for everything.
Well,
And
that's
it's
a
like,
come-
damn,
There's some things that that are ultimate winners, and
damn, I'll still beat your ass. And he's like, yeah, well I got an NCAA All-American, so
you guys are wild.
Yep.
Y'all are wild. But yeah, no, I just wanted to the other little brothers, big brothers out there that still want to punch your little brother. You're gonna want to feel that forever. So
Well,
just gotta learn to
and
control
hold on,
it.
time out.
So you-
technically
so you just
I'm
gotta
your
control
big
it.
brother because I'm older than you, and I do want to punch you sometimes.
that makes sense.
Well, first off, both of you guys have that face. I just want to punch. You know, just
Why?
just
Because we're
something
so
about
good
it.
looking.
First off,
That's not. I'm just
you
kidding.
need chapstick. You, my friend. Yes, white people need lotion. Go ahead.
I wear
White
lotion
people
every
need
day,
lotion.
bro.
Come
Okay.
on, bro. Come
So
on.
what?
Wait,
Rose
I live in the
sessions,
desert.
please edit
Rose
this out.
sessions coming in
Oh
hot.
my God,
Rose
please,
sessions
stop.
coming in
You
hot.
must
stop
not
it.
have watched the Tom Brady roast because you don't know how to roast nobody.
Damn,
Okay?
I didn't.
Listen,
Did you guys watch that?
Yeah, you're looking up and down.
trying to find shit? What you wearing? You got them classic fucking stupid ass Reeboks on?
Reeboks, keep it G.
And you got a band.
Hey, you already know I got the
jeans?
ripped jeans. If it's not ripped, it's not swag. Everyone knows that.
No, listen, this is ripped.
You got ripped.
If your whole knee's poking out and every time you shove your foot through it, the hole gets bigger, that's swag. That's what I do. Every time I put these jeans on, my foot goes through
gets
it.
caught?
I rip it more.
It gets caught?
And I know that the hole is there, and I still do it.
Makes sense.
Never happened to me before.
Makes sense.
Every
Makes
time.
sense.
Every time.
And so we've been freaking traveling all over. Finally got kind of done, not really.
Dude, that 2 weeks when I was in Reno and then hit women's nationals,
That was rough,
that
huh?
that killed me.
How'd the kids do out there? Mash?
Reno, we were crushing until
Yeah.
we got to quarterfinals.
Oof.
And then
Where
quarterfinals,
real
it
dogs
was
come.
just like we couldn't win. We had a hard time winning a quarterfinal.
What do you think was the biggest adjustment you think we need to make from
It's
seeing
just
that?
mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just a little
Like
grit.
just a little bit more grit. You know? And I mean the kids we were losing, well, for a lot of the kids that wrestled there just weren't at the right weight. Rye was 5 pounds under. Gatlin was 8 pounds under. Bronx didn't
snap.
cut any weight. Diggy jumped up 2 weight classes.
So do you
Let's talk
do you
about
think that kids should be cutting weight?
I think that it's okay for them to cut weight if they do it right.
And what is the right way? Because there's people that don't know. What
The
is
right
that?
way is not is just having a better diet and trimming the fat and not starving yourself and dehydrating yourself before the tournament.
Yeah, see, I
If
think
you do it right and you eat right, that's the problem. Is none of these kids want to eat right consistently for a month.
Right.
They want to start a week before the tournament and just fucking starve themselves and dehydrate
Yeah.
themselves because that's easier.
Yeah. I don't think I think there's a difference between cutting weight and getting in shape.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's the thing I was explaining to one of the parents, but I was like, man, well, there's a difference between like cutting weight and being in shape. There's kids that come into the program where they haven't worked out in 6 months. They're being a kid, eating bull crap, and I don't consider them like getting health. Like in my opinion, which is like getting healthy and being like an athlete. Like that's not cutting weight. To me, cutting weight is when you're in shape, you know, you're doing the right things, and then whatever weight that is, and then you're taking more weight off of that.
Yeah.
To me, that is cutting
I would
weight.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's the mis kind of interpretation, especially for like kids. You know, because you do have kids, bro, that how many kids have we had come into the program that were like literally have lost like over 15, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Just by training.
You know what I mean? Just by training. You know what I mean? Imagine if they actually cleaned up their diet. Like, again, that's not like cutting weight. To me, that's like teaching the kids how to
be a high
performance athlete.
Hey, so what age would that start though? Like what age would you start? Hey, you need to start watching what you eat.
I just think you slowly like teach them. But as for me, just for me, my boys, like I think that when they're kids, I'm gonna allow them to be kids. Obviously, I want to teach them like good habits.
Yeah.
But when it comes to time where if they're ever like, hey, Dad, like I want to be this level of an athlete, then I'll be like, all right, well, this is what these guys do.
Like LeBron James.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I think that like you don't like not every single 7 and 8 year old or 9-year-old should be on a straight hardcore diet, for year round, like.
So what you're saying, bulking season isn't just being a fat ass.
Basically.
No, I think, and that's another thing for wrestlers, specifically for wrestlers. I think that even myself, bro, like I would get like 20, 30 pounds overweight for no reason, just to go put on,
just to be big,
just to be big as I possibly can, and then. I wonder why my shoulders would hurt and why this and that, why my back would hurt, because I'm lifting like a power lifter and I'm a wrestler. You know what I mean?
So what kind of lifting, for those kids who don't know, like high school kids, what kind of lifting should they do? Like heavy lifting, light reps?
Oh, I think everything, to me, like even now, like I rarely ever go over my body weight. I rarely ever lift anything over my body weight. I'm hitting it for reps and then I try to get some cardio in.
Yeah.
I'm older now, so I'm just trying to make sure I stay flexible.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Move.
I like I like to be able to tumble. Sometimes, like my back gets, tense, my neck is all messed up,
Excuse me.
So I try to like make sure I do workouts that like get me more conditioning and stuff like that. And I think that's what wrestlers should be doing, like you should train like a wrestler. You're not a power lifter, you're not a bodybuilder. There's time for that later, right? But until then you should be training like a wrestler.
Yeah, reps.
Yeah. Get the reps in, man. You gotta be able to wrestle at a 6-minute pace. High flying. I feel like the pace of wrestling now is even higher than ever.
No time to stall, especially in freestyle and Greco.
No time to wait.
Passive, quick.
Dude, did you guys get to watch the Olympic trials? Speaking of freestyle Greco,
I watched some of it.
I'm over you telling me that you don't get to watch it.
I watched some of it. I ended up breaking and buying Peacock for $10 for the month.
Yeah.
And I watched a little bit. Mostly probably the finals.
Would you say at the beginning of that tournament that Aaron Brooks had a shot against David Taylor?
No.
I didn't think so yet.
No.
I didn't get a shot.
What's crazy to me is that they train together. So I wonder if they actually drill and wrestle together, or if it's one of those things where like he's got his partners, Taylor's got his partners.
It had to,
because like
right?
if that were me and my college coaches were training some other guy to beat me.
Yeah.
Because like we talked about already, is Brooks going to be able to win an Olympic medal compared to David Taylor?
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Think about it. Fucking, you can train just to beat one person.
Right.
Can you beat the world? David Taylor can beat the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Aaron Brooks, I think, specifically trained to take David Taylor out.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think he's that good.
He is that good.
I think
he's pretty.
I think he's gonna go win a world championship. I mean, an Olympic title.
I just don't know if he can beat the Russians.
No, he just stays in such good positioning, bro.
Yo, like he gets his hands on Yazdani. I don't think he can beat Yazdani.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I really don't know. I think that he just stays in such good position and he's just so strong that he can just control the center and force him into a bad shot and be as simple as those other two matches were with David Taylor.
Penn State's really good at making guys make mistakes.
Man,
I wonder what they do over there.
I don't know, but sometimes I just want to punch them.
Punch them?
Guys?
Yeah.
Oh, here's the
Why?
thing. Here's the thing.
They're
Penn
just,
State,
they're just kind of. I think they're just just the fans and everybody they're just getting a little arrogant.
they've been taking a loss. They took a
Loki
loss.
with the fans, especially the fans.
Look, the fans booing
Jordan
one of
Browse.
the GOATs,
The greatest. I think
right?
so.
I think was unreal.
Like that dude should be banned from wrestling tournaments.
You shouldn't be booing the GOAT, dude.
The GOAT?
Like one of the GOATs. You shouldn't be booing one of the GOATs. Those guys have a different level of respect that changed. He
game.
changed USA Wrestling forever.
Jordan Burroughs is the reason why
He made that
Penn
shit look
State
cool.
guys are going and winning world championships.
Yeah, absolutely. He made it cool, bro. He made it kind of mainstream. He made it what it is today.
Yeah.
Guys weren't winning world titles at the U15, U17, U20 level. I feel like until Jordan Burroughs started doing it right out of college and just did it for the last 7 years. But I think they were losing for that. I think they're absolutely losing for that.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is the guy who was up in the stand saying that stuff looked like he just finished 7 plates of nachos and he ain't ever done anything athletic in his life.
No.
Bro, and then the other thing was when David Taylor got hired, instead of them showing love for him, bro, I feel like a lot of the comments on
What
like
happened?
social media of David Taylor going to Oklahoma State, they were just like hating, bro. Like,
Well,
calling
like Carter
it,
Starochi was saying something like, "We're Penn State, like we don't leave our team," or something like that.
I don't know. It was just a lot of
That's hate.
a lot of haterade.
Yeah.
A lot of
yeah.
a lot of hate
Hey, they're
on.
just jealous.
Man, I just think it was great to see finally. We've been talking about like who's gonna be the next guy to finally like be the next Kale
Yeah.
Sanderson.
Yeah.
Taylor.
No one better than David Taylor.
Yeah,
He is
seen
a
his
good
interview?
coach too.
What's that?
He is a good coach
yeah.
too. And his philosophy is probably a direct reflection of Cale Sanderson's.
That's probably true.
Probably.
That's
Yeah.
probably absolutely true. How many years do you guys think until they become competitive with those guys?
I
You
bet
know,
it
next
doesn't
4?
take long. I bet you give a college kid or a high school kid, say, "Hey, David Taylor's calling you. He wants to recruit you to Oklahoma State." I'm down. Let's go.
Do they out recruit?
Probably. I wouldn't say they would out recruit Penn State, but I think Okie now has
The
that.
potential.
Dude, you got Thomas Gilman and David Taylor on the coaching staff. You got 2 young bucks.
Yeah.
And then you got Pat. What is it? Pat Kennedy? Is that his name?
I'm not sure.
His wife's brother.
I'm not sure.
You know what I'm talking about, though. The
No.
Kennedy.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, bro. You don't know shit.
Yeah, I know. You either right now.
I at least know his damn last name.
But no.
But I don't know if I was like when we were getting recruited by ASU.
Yeah.
Who was recruiting you or Arizona State?
Brian Stith and who else was
Ben
recruiting?
Askren.
Ben Askren did my walkthrough. That was sick.
Yeah,
And he
that's what I'm
did my
saying.
actual like tour and stuff
That's
like that.
sick.
That was sick.
Ben used to call us, and I remember like, damn,
Yeah.
this is so sick. Ben
This is
Askren's
so
like,
sick.
I would have went there just to be around Ben.
Yeah.
You know what I
agree.
mean?
I mean, it's not like Oklahoma State is starting over either. Like
They
there
always-
was already dogs there, and now it just I think
New excitement.
And they're new, and I mean, and he has his wrestling club that just has dogs all over the place. That I'm sure instead of going to Penn State and
gonna
being
go
a
wrestle
number
for
2
David
guy,
Taylor.
because I think Penn State has number 2 and 3 guys that can probably go start at other Division I
Yeah.
programs. They
If
just
not
choose
win
to
the
stay
national
there.
championship.
You know what I mean? I think they are that deep, and I think now with David Taylor being there, I think that just changes the whole.
I don't know.
game.
Could you imagine if Dake jumped on that coaching staff?
Dake?
You never know. He goes and wins a world title. He goes and wins an Olympic title, and it's just like, you know what? I'd like to go see Dake go do his. Who's Ake or like Null for somebody go run another program?
That would be sick.
That'd be tight.
You know what I mean? Then we have the 3. Then we at least have 3 real competitors compared to right now. We're always watching Penn State.
All I'm saying
win
that,
every
let's bring
year.
that to the West Coast, though. Let's bring some of those guys to the West Coast. Let's bring those guys to the West Coast.
Oregon Ducks. Let's bring them back, baby.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Oh,
Hey, I'm telling you right now. You see, Adam Hall's already making moves over there.
Oh, he's been
at UVU.
decommitting
Yeah.
all kinds of guys and bringing them over there,
Dude, these guys from Idaho, man, are.
jumping right on board.
I mean, bro. Yeah,
You know that Hudson Rogers?
yeah.
He comes up to me and, "Hey, did you see?" And I'm like, "See what?" And he goes, "I'm going to your alma mater."
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah?
go, "Oh shit, you
Yeah.
decommitted?" He's like, "Yep." I was like, "Damn, that is so gangster."
I mean, how many animals does Utah and Idaho have that have been leaving to all over the place, and now they get to wrestle for a homebred guy from the West Coast?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think he's going to make moves,
make some
bro.
changes.
Bonners Ferry, Idaho. That's where he's from.
Where's that?
Bonners Ferry.
Bonners Ferry?
It's literally the tip of Idaho up by Canada. Way up there.
Yeah.
Cold. Nice place.
Nice
Been
place?
there. Yeah, I've been there. It's a nice place. That's where Trevor's from.
Trevor.
Our buddy Trevor, the Army Ranger.
Oh, really?
That's where he's from.
Oh, no shit.
That's how I met Adam Hall, was through those guys.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I seen Adam Hall at the tournament this past weekend, bro.
Yeah.
He looks like an animal.
Just looks like a dog.
He looks like a dog.
Looks like he's about to go just
Look, he goes,
change the game.
Yep.
I was watching that. I was watching that video on Instagram of him like giving his first speech, bro.
Pumped me up.
Now I was just hyped. I'm gonna go work out.
I'm going
You know how like when we're like we seen David or Adam Hall and he's like he looks like a dog.
Yeah.
You think people ever think that about us?
Maybe us too, because we got the
'cause
ears.
we have the ears.
But you,
Yeah.
sorry, bro.
For me, I don't think so. Ever.
No,
I don't
They're
think so.
probably
ever.
just like, man, this guy only knows how to lift a weight.
Yeah, probably.
This guy doesn't know how to fight or nothing.
Yeah.
Then you surprise him, huh?
Yeah, then I surprised him
That's
with flurry.
That's like that's kind of an advantage though,
Low key.
yeah.
because they automatically just put you from here to here,
Yeah.
thinking that you don't know anything, that you're just a guy that
Yeah.
just likes to push weight.
Yep. And then they're
And
giving
then
that effort.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're like, well, I did a little jiu-jitsu in college or in high school, so
Yeah.
I could easily take this guy.
Speaking of that, I had a dad. Bro, this is just youth sports. Parents, please,
Okay.
we got to calm down.
Oh, here
Okay,
we go.
I know it's hard, it's emotional, but it was a flag football game, right? Flag football.
Flag football,
These
the
are-
one
these
where
are
you
eight-
don't practice
eight
and
un-
you show up
these are
45
eight-
minutes
These
before
are
the
8
game
and
to
unders.
practice.
Okay, these are 8 and unders.
Okay.
Bro, kids are having a great game, and out there, NJ was going to work, dude.
Homie's
NJ's
being a
out there,
dog.
he's going to work, dude. Probably scored like 3 or 4 touchdowns, and then
Okay.
when
He's just
then-
being an athlete.
dude, he's just going out there and getting it done. And bro, and I'm not that dad that's out there screaming or nothing, bro. Like I'm very chill, very respectful.
Oh, really?
I'm not out there screaming and acting a fool. So, anyways,
Wow,
but
that's
there was
weak.
there was these other parents, bro, who were screaming from the sideline. We got him on video. We got him on video. They came after the game, started talking to the coach, and we're telling the coach like, hey, that kid was doing illegal stuff. He was punching him. We have it on video. We're like, he was punching him. The coach is like, dude, just get away.
Yeah.
Dude. Get away, dude. Get out of here.
Wait, NJ was punching kids?
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Like when
NJ
they were
wanted to
pulling their
punch, you see a
flags.
punch.
Right?
Oh, trust me, your kid would be knocked out if my son was punching you.
Bro, and then the dude, bro, like I'm just keeping my head down, like, yo, I'm just gonna let this whole thing go to just leave.
Yeah.
And then he's like, where's his dad?
Oh,
And I just,
God.
Bro, and I
Dude,
couldn't-
I immediately would have started just anxiety. Anxiety.
I haven't told you this?
Uh-uh.
Oh, dude, so I couldn't hold it. But I didn't act crazy, bro. I literally was just like, yo, man, I'm his dad, bro. And then luckily we didn't get too close. The coach was right there, and honestly, I'm like, bro, I'm at my son's game. I'm
Yeah.
not fighting none of you fools. Like, you guys look like a fool right now.
Yeah,
You
sure.
know
Was
what
this
I
guy
mean?
gonna try to fight you or what?
He was
Acting like it?
Big dog, trying
trying to act big and loud. Literally the loudest dude out there, screaming.
He doesn't know how to fight.
And I'm talking to him like this, bro. I'm literally telling him like, dude, you look like a fool right now, bro. This is 8 and under flag football. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to do. Like he's like, and then the coach calms it down, and then the guy just elevates it to a whole nother level. Was like telling the coach like, man, I know where you live and this, bro, and it
shit.
just went to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
it
that's
was-
like threatening. Like my
then-
wife and kids and family.
Bro, it's this
and all
whole
that.
thing, and then we had to calm it all down, and I'm just literally looking at these dudes like, bro, literally telling them about calm, guys. You guys look like fools, bro. Like let's get the hell away from here. None of us are gonna fight each other right now, right?
Yeah.
Go over there. We're gonna go over here.
Yeah, we all.
Literally,
What
bro,
we
like
doing?
super calm, bro. And these fools are just literally screaming at the top of their lungs. I'm just like, you guys look like fools right now.
Man.
And luckily, Alex wasn't there. Luckily, none of the the other coaches and my other brothers.
Could
were
you
around.
imagine if like Willie was there?
Oh,
Oh God.
Alex and Willie?
I try to
It would've
de-escalate
been-
the situation,
yeah.
bro. Especially, bro, we're in youth sports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't be fighting
can't be
nobody
the-
on the
No.
sidelines.
No, you can't be out there doming dudes on their head and then me coming back here and telling the kids like, hey, man, you guys got to learn how to control your temper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't do that. I had to make sure I stayed calm, freaking just kind of just look at
hear
this
that?
dude like, bro, like, you're a fool, bro.
Yeah.
Look at him like, bro, like, you're a fool. Go about my day. Let
Okay.
him walk around
You know
heated
how
all
you know how
day.
you did the right way, right? Of just walking away, right? So what would be that breaking point of you actually doing something?
The only thing I think is if you would have touched me,
I think that-
if
so
you would
is
have
that-
got, if you would have got really close, and then I'm not gonna lie about it, this dude was kind of big, bro. This dude was like 6 foot tall. Like maybe even a little bit bigger. Maybe
Long
like
legs,
probably like 250.
doubles
Right?
all day.
And literally I was just, I was telling Alex, I was like, in my mind, I was like, all right, this dude, if he gets like this close to me, something's got to happen.
Yeah.
But luckily, bro, like there was separation. And like I said, I just had to make sure, bro, like it never got to that point. Made sure it stayed calm, you know?
Yeah.
And we got the heck up out of there. And dude, like I said, these dudes are literally just screaming, bro, at the top of their lungs, acting a fool. And I'm like, man, I didn't think I would see this. Bro, it's the rec league. Like, there's not even playoffs.
See, that's bad.
Like, there's not. Like,
Having
they
a
barely
championship
keep
game and
score.
shit.
There's
Well, not
no.
only that, but they don't even practice.
No, there's no trophies. Nothing. Okay.
So these kids are getting recruited, is what you're saying.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. It was crazy. And I
He's
literally
like,
just
my
couldn't-
son's gonna go D1.
I couldn't believe he got out of hand like that. But yeah,
It's calming down parents, huh?
These parents, bro.
Dude, I had
these parents
I
are
had
out of
that
this
happen to
world.
me in Reno. The craziest part about that, I don't know if I told you guys this. Did I tell you about the match where the kid flexed on me?
What?
Yeah. So
Who flexed?
Like,
on
what do
you?
you mean flex? He flexed
So-
it this way? He flexed
no, like this on me.
Damn.
At wrestling tournament.
And at Reno Worlds, wrestling Bronx. This kid's wrestling Bronx. He's from Miami. Like,
Yeah.
and you could tell these fools are like when you think of like Miami
Yeah.
kid,
Yeah.
exactly what you would think.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like just kind of just like a little shithead rich kid, fucking,
Yeah.
you know, that lives in a tropical paradise type shit.
Paradise.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's just a spoiled little kid.
Yeah.
You know, and so Bronx is like wrestling the kid, and kind of towards the end of the match, the kid was just stalling.
Yeah.
So Bronx was like kind of cross facing him kind of hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't illegal because the ref never actually stopped the match.
Okay.
So, but Bronx, you know, was kind of doing one of these on the
Yeah.
kid's nose.
Get one of those numbers.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Which
done
is
that.
borderline. You know, it's
Yeah.
like all right, like
Yeah.
whatever.
Good
you
2
know?
seconds.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
So the match is over, bro. And Bronx is like he like roll because he was on top. He like rolls to his butt. The kid jumps up, screams in Bronx's face, flexes on Bronx, yeah, like that, and then walks probably 3 feet to me. He's 3 feet away.
Oh, wow.
And fucking right, and I'm just like,
Oh, you
you little shit, bro. Okay.
What did his coach do? Do anything?
Nothing. They were all talking shit because Bronx was being, according to them, Bronx was being dirty. Right? So they shake hands. I'm trying to calm Bronx down, and the dad walks over to me
Oh shit.
and he goes, "Yo, we don't train our kids to wrestle like that." And I go, "Good, me neither."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, you need to have a talk with him or something." And I'm like, "I will. Don't worry about it."
Yeah. Yeah.
And the dad turns around and he's like, "Fuck you."
I don't know.
And like to me, that like when people do shit like that to me, it don't bother me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that doesn't like fire me up to where I want to go and like start a scene.
Right.
You know? So I'm like grabbing Bronx and I'm like trying to talk to Bronx and the guy's like, "Yo, fuck you." And Bronx is
shit.
like, "Yo, coach, he said this to you." I'm like, "Listen, man, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care, man. We gotta get out of this situation."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Big Izzy
Yeah.
is like, because the guy turned around and was gonna walk back to me.
Yeah.
And Big Izzy stood right in front. "Where are you going?"
Oh shit.
And he looked at Izzy. "Don't worry about it." He goes, "No, you need to go that way."
Yeah.
And he goes, "I can do whatever I want." And Izzy just stood there and he goes, "All right, go ahead."
And y'all don't know, big. He's a big
And
guy.
let me tell you what, Izzy stood there and that dude just turned around and bounced. But I'm same thing. How am I gonna go up? How am I gonna have this argument with this coach? This dad that's on the sidelines watching his son act like an absolute jackass after he wins the match
Yeah.
and go cause a scene when I'm trying to calm down Bronx. How am I supposed to set that example if I'm telling Bronx to calm down and not to act that way? Or not, he wasn't even acting a certain way. He was just upset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there was nothing that he did that was out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? But if I would have went over there and did that,
You look like a
now
fool.
I look like a fool. Now in their eyes, it's okay because someone says shit like that to me. Now I got to cause a scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let me see. Let me
It
tell you.
sucks- it sucks
Let me
And
tell
that
you.
shit
Hey,
was crazy because
it sucks to be the big guy though.
Like-
Let me tell you
sucks,
guys
but-
something. We are completely different people, fellas. Completely. We are completely different.
All right, Alex. Here's a
fellas.
scenario.
No, because exact same scenario like that without just the exact same thing, right? If you right when he said "fuck you," right, I would have walked over there calmly, and like, "Yo, let's go outside."
how about the dad at state that flexed on you?
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, but yo, like I don't mind you cheering for your team. Don't
Right.
mind it. You go
Right.
as loud as
As
you
loud
want.
as you want.
As loud as you want. But if you look at me and start doing this, and like start flexing on me, that's when I have to say, because I can literally see you looking at me.
Yeah, it's like,
I
hey,
can see
bitch,
you
look.
looking at me, bro. You're going like this. I have to check you. You know, that had to be done. It had to be done. You know, like.
What'd you tell him?
I was like, hey, I'm not the one. Hey, calm down. Calm down.
Listen,
I'm not
I
the
may
one.
be little.
Little, but
I will
fucking strong.
beat your ass.
You know what I'm
my
saying?
gosh,
Fists
bro.
of fury, flying
People are
1,000
gonna start
miles an
trying
hour.
us at
Hey.
wrestling tournaments because of y'all two. Y'all
Hey.
are just too much.
Hey, Syndicate MMA, all right? Syndicate MMA, Monday through Friday, boys. All right, we're there.
You watch practice?
All day.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna start getting tried. Please, they don't mean this, guys.
No.
They don't mean this.
Hey, well, I mean,
Just
I
don't
know.
try me, cause I don't play that.
I don't know. After the one coach poked me in the chest that one time, and everyone started fucking with me about it, the next person who pokes me in the chest, I'm blasting him right in the face, right in front of everybody.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Let's move on from this, please.
Just kidding. I
please.
probably won't because I hate fighting. That shit gives me anxiety just thinking about it.
You start sweating right now and shit?
Literally. All I think about is hurting somebody on accident.
See, that's the last thing I'm thinking about. See, that's why sometimes
Like I don't do it for
just
pride.
don't get me.
I don't do it for pride.
that's what-
I don't do it for
that's-
I don't do it for like feel good about myself. If I'm in a fight, it's literally to protect myself.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
protecting
there's
myself
not
and my
an
family.
instance
Yeah.
where I'm standing there and I am relaying shit right back because I want to fight him.
Right.
I don't want to fight you.
Right.
I don't want to fight
Nope.
you. Listen,
See, nope.
I'm saving myself and I'm saving you.
See, you know, you hear this guy? He wants to fight. So then fight. So make it right now. Go ahead and say while we're on the podcast, are you gonna fight or not?
I'm gonna fight.
When?
I'm gonna fight. I told y'all when the miss is done in school, I got my, my
Give me a-
financials already.
Give me a time frame, Alex.
Hopefully
Mr. I want to fight
at the end of the year. At the end of the year.
by December.
Yep.
All right, y'all. You heard it here first.
Alex,
MMA
I would
debut.
love to watch Alex fight.
People ask all the time too. They're just like, "So is Alex gonna fight?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. You gotta ask him. I don't know."
Yeah,
but
no,
now
to be honest
we
with you,
got.
I'm kind of sick
it's
of
like-
people asking me that too.
Yeah.
You know
it's
what's
gonna
funny
happen.
is people
It's
ask me they're like,
See,
so do you fight? Bro, I don't even know how to throw a punch.
I teach these guys
I
wrestling.
literally, I'm a leg grabber specifically, and I'll get to your body and pick you up and slam you. That's about all I'm doing. I'm not standing up in front of somebody. Like if we're in a street fighting altercation,
Right.
Okay.
I'm not on my feet throwing punches.
No.
Every
for him to
punch
punch.
that
So
I
you're straight
throw,
blocking.
every punch that I throw is gonna be on the ground.
You on top, right? Of
I'm on
course?
top and I'm
Okay.
just ground and pounding.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing haymakers as he's throwing haymakers. I'm level changing off of his haymaker,
Yep. Level change.
taking control.
Smash.
Yeah,
I'm going to
I
take
like
control
it.
very quickly.
That's where you go to.
I like it.
Hey, one question real quick. In a street fight, what's like the number one takedown you would do? Like what would be like the safest?
Double leg.
Yeah, you just only shoot double legs or just
Double
body
leg?
lock. Yeah.
The last two altercations that I got in, first one was a belly to back 5-point throw over my head, right onto his head in the concrete.
Why are we getting into fighting again, boys? We just moved back from this, but go ahead.
Okay? I thought that could have been
That is a
really, really
crime.
bad.
That is a crime.
That could have been really bad.
That is a crime.
Okay. Next one was his double leg. I picked him up and I set him down relatively nicely.
Yeah.
And that was it. I didn't have to do anything else because I think he realized that
Like, oh,
I knew
shit.
a lot more than him as far as like what's the scenario, how this scenario is. As soon as I got him on my shoulders and I kind of dumped him down, I like looked at him, you good? Whoa. And I'm like, all right, hey, I'm cool.
Damn.
So I think as far as like safety
Yeah.
for yourself and the other person,
Yeah.
double leg all day.
Well, let's stop talking about kicking everyone else's ass. How about
Okay.
me kicking your guys' ass the last 3 months?
First off, we just literally got a video of Nap shitting himself when Val just gut wrenching him.
Dude, that
Crazy.
I watched that video this morning, bro, and I was dying.
Bro, that was like literally 5 seconds too.
Bro,
I knew that was going to work.
hold on, let me explain.
I knew
Let me
that was
explain.
gonna work
So we
on
went
you.
top bottom, all right, freestyle.
Freestyle.
And I just thought immediately we were gonna go for a gut. So I was like, all right, he's gonna load this side up.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to fight this side over here. And he went straight behind and pinched my knees. And as soon as he did that, bro, I like panicked. Like this to push up. And he locked his hands, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Val's strong, but I'm a lot stronger than him.
Yeah,
You know,
makes
like I was
sense,
just
yeah.
like, I can get out of this. Like that was my mind, you know?
Yeah.
And bro, you started to drive. And I was,
Oh.
You know what's crazy though is you are stronger than me,
yeah,
but
a lot.
I feel like I'm a lot tougher than you.
No, I just
So
think
my
that your
tou- my
hands. No, look,
toughness-
show your hands. Look at your hands compared to my hands.
My toughness
I just think that your
outweighs
grip
your
was-
your strength.
I just think that once your hands are locked,
It's impossible.
it's like a vault.
It's like
Right?
a vault.
I got the little ones. You got them big old
I got the mitts, man. I got
meat Montana. Like you can catch fish with those hands.
grab
you know what
hay
I mean?
bales.
Yeah.
Just grab a hay bale and just fucking launch it up onto the truck.
Yeah, like see, like you're like, soon as you locked your hands, bro, you freaking.
Yeah.
The funny part, bro, was when I farted, bro. When I farted, I
was
was like,
ridiculous,
all right,
yeah.
I'm losing. Please turn the
Yes,
camera
please.
off.
Hey, you got yours back? No, hold on.
No, he
He got you.
Yeah,
He got you one.
Yeah, no, he got me.
Still,
You
my
got
favorite
me.
one is the double overs. Like I threw in your own move, so I won.
It's
That was
crazy
pretty
because
crazy.
I teach you guys all this shit and then you use it on me.
You literally,
Even
Really?
the gut wrenches. Like,
Even the gut wrench.
yeah. All your Greco stuff that you showed us.
Bro, the gut wrench
Yeah.
with the bone right there.
Literally, that's the key.
could you imagine how well you guys would have done if you'd have just learned how to do turns like that?
Real quick, before we talk about this freestyle Greco going forward, this part is sponsored by the ATC Intensity Summer Camp that we're having.
First intensive summer camp.
The first one, it's the only one we're gonna have until preseason time, so it's gonna be freestyle Greco.
Let's go.
We're gonna do our intensive stuff, all the stuff that you see on Instagram, and we're doing it at 5 a.m. You guys come be a part of it. Just go sign up at atclasvegas.com. All right, but
Be there, be square.
finish telling me about.
Did you say be there or be square?
Yeah, PT got me.
Somebody else laughed at that shit. What were you saying about?
Yeah, fuck off.
My
No,
bad.
no, I was just saying, imagine if you guys would have known just a little bit more on top. How much more dominating.
Just
you
that
would
little
have been.
position too. That little ass.
Because yours is
position.
Because like when you
One
guys
takedown.
when you guys were wrestling, like what was your go-to on top? Like what were you guys doing?
I was trying to lace you because I couldn't turn nobody on the gut.
Because you didn't know how.
I didn't have a. I knew how, but I didn't know the little detail.
that
You know,
rib.
I didn't know the little details of a gut. You know, it was just straight power, squeezing guys. Like I didn't understand to the detail that that you understood it and taught us. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, but so that's why, like in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm lacing these guys up. I'm getting a single leg. As soon as I get to single leg, I'm transitioning. If I don't get right into my single leg, I'm probably not turning you.
Yeah.
And then we're getting back to our feet.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like even like I told you about our Greco. Like my Greco was very, very simple. I'm gonna get you in a 2-on-1.
I don't push
You
you out
know,
of bounds.
and I'm gonna grab you, and you're not strong enough to move me. And I'm gonna either push you out of bounds, or you're gonna push back, and I'm gonna snap down, and then I'm gonna hit a go behind. That was about that was about it. Like I wasn't really unless I got behind
I
you.
was gonna say dirty ass front headlock.
I had a good front headlock.
Dirty ass front
Yeah.
headlock, bro. You passed. Who you passed out with Fargo?
Dylan Ness.
Yeah,
It was Dylan S.
Dude, listen to this story. I've told you this before, but tell it for people who haven't. So, Ness, number one kid in the country at the time, and this is going into
He's
my
probably
senior
won
year.
Fargo 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
at this point.
Dog.
So I had him in I think it was my 4th match, right? And go in, bro, and I kind of put my hands on him, like, how he kind of wrestles very loose. I'm like, damn, I'm so much stronger than this guy,
Like he's really not
Dude,
that strong.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know what the feel was gonna be like, So I go to snap him down, and I lock up my front headlock, bro. And actually, maybe he might have taken me down before this ever even happened. But I get him in my front headlock, dude, and I just start to crank it, bro. And boom, 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 boom. All the rolls happen. Then they're screaming, he's out. Then they stop the match. I let go. He wakes back up. No points. No points
because he
went
passed
out.
out.
Yeah, no points.
That wouldn't fly today.
Yeah,
No,
so no points. So we get back up to our feet. I'm kind of moving him, dude. I'm like, all right.
And
I
is
feel
this
pretty
freestyle
good.
or
This is freestyle?
This is freestyle.
Freestyle. I snap my outside step. I lock up a cradle. I'm like, I'm about to pin this dude. Like in my mind, bro. I'm like, I'm about to stick him. I'm running him over, bro. And as I'm running him over, his arm slides through, and he sits to his butt, bro, and Gator bacons me from a cradle, bro, right to my back, pinned.
Stuck you. Damn.
That was the match.
That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. That's
Number 1 kid in the country, kicking his ass.
I wasn't beating him. Well, if you'd have got my points, yeah, I'd been beating him. But
But you were
like I said,
handling yourself.
in my mind, I was like, oh, I can win this match. And then, like I said, I had that cradle, and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm about to stick this dude. And he
just rolls.
sits through, bro. Gator bangs me to my back. Nope, never mind. Never, almost.
Was that the weekend that your dad was throwing luggage at you guys?
No,
they were young.
When was that?
That was my sophomore year or
At Fargo?
freshman year. Yeah, sophomore year at Fargo.
my cadet one, I think.
Yeah. That was that one. Freaking do you know what was dope that we haven't been able to talk about was Muggsy coming in. What'd you guys think about Muggsy?
I wasn't here.
Oh, you weren't here for that.
No, I can't. I was at
yeah.
Women's Nationals.
Women's Nationals.
Women's Nationals.
Women's Nationals. What'd you
Muggsy,
think?
man, he was cool. He's He was such a good dude. The way he looks on camera is the way he is actually is in person. You know what I'm saying?
Like he doesn't act on camera. He acts the same.
He literally acts exactly the same.
Chill.
Yeah, I would have loved to have met him. And it's funny because before we even talked about Muggsy, I'd seen a ton of his videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like the first time I ever seen him, bro, was when he was on that beach wrestling.
Yeah.
That
And
low
he
level?
was just like ankle picking all these dudes, bro.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
See that video where he's like, what's your favorite move or whatever? And he goes, ankle pick, because I just love slapping the shit out of people. He's like, I just whack.
For real.
Right to an ankle pick.
Hey, the dude was big, too.
Hey, you know what was dope, though, when he came in? That he literally, bro, he wrestled literally everybody in the room.
How many kids were in here, do you think?
Probably 30.
30, and he wrestled literally
30, 40 kids.
from big kid, from Jordan, who's our heavyweight, from little guys to, like, Samson.
Like Aubrey and them.
Yeah, Jordan
Yeah,
was trying to hop
Aubrey.
in there, and I was like, no. I'm like, bro, like, no. You know, he's literally like, he's like in his 16th wrestle off, you know?
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, man, come here, I'll wrestle him. And I was like, all right.
Homie's a dog.
I was like,
Homie's
all
a
right.
dog.
So he's in shape.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
he has to be in shape, yeah.
Absolutely. He was telling me when I was talking to him, bro, he's like, man, like literally him and his team, bro, he has a badass team. He has a videographer that follows him that goes with him and does all of his content and shoots for him. And then he has his manager that goes around and, you know, probably handles all of his
Yeah.
cool
people too.
Yeah.
Cool
Yeah,
people.
we need
The
a
whole squad.
videographer to just follow us around.
Just follow us everywhere.
Just literally.
Just get all of our good jokes.
For real.
Yeah, but like only post the shit that's funny, which is probably 90% of the stuff we see.
Yeah, at least.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, his team was super cool, bro. His manager was kind of just telling us because what happened is one of the parents messaged me that morning. This is UFC 300 weekend.
Shout out
And
to
he's
Jaime.
like, yeah, and he's like, hey, Muggsy just posted on Instagram that he's in town. He's like, and I messaged him, and he messaged me back, and he's like, he'd love to come to your guys' wrestling club.
Who?
Jaime.
One of the
Who's
silver,
Jaime?
one of the silver kids.
Yeah, one of the
parents.
silver kids.
Yeah, hit him up, and then he was like, you mind if I give him your number? I'm like, hell yeah. So, bro, he ends up calling me, and was like, hey, man, this is Muggsy. You know, I'm in Vegas. I'd love to just come by, man, and, you know, meet your guys' kids, do some wrestling. You know, any chance I get to hop on the mat, more than willing to do it. Like I said, came down, man. We had a great time. Met his team. His team got to, like, meet all the kids, and they had a freaking awesome
Seemed
time,
like
bro.
the kids loved it.
Loved it.
Pumped.
Damn, that's so sick.
Loved it. And it's funny because he was telling me, bro, like, because I think it's changed a little bit since we've seen him. But he was talking about, man, like all the flack and all the hate that he would get on Instagram and you know, and like, you know, of like, and guys just basically hating on him.
Because he wasn't a successful wrestler as far as winning tournaments. As
far as accolades go.
As far as accolades.
Right. And I think that, and in my opinion, like I was telling one of the other coaches the other day, they're like, somebody was asking about him, and I was like, at the end of the day, bro, he's growing wrestling.
100%.
You know, like more people are exposed to what wrestling is because he's got
500 and some thousand followers on Instagram.
You know what I'm saying? And like telling like and like being real with kids and being like, hey man, like look, he never fronts on being like, hey, I'm this dude.
Yeah.
He straight up tells you, look, man, I didn't wrestle in college, bro. You know, I regret that.
Yeah.
You know, like he was being super real with the kids, man. He had like little conversations with the kids at the end. And then like even just chopped it up chopped it up for a good 15, 30 minutes, bro.
Damn,
and
that's
just
so tight.
Just hanging out, shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Shooting your shot.
We're gonna get him back out here. We're gonna get Muggsy back out here soon, hopefully, and have him meet, hang out with the other kids and, meet even more kids from the city. We gotta blast that out. Like, the kids had fun, bro.
Yeah.
The kids had a
was
great time.
Yeah,
It was
that's
dope.
anytime we get people like that. Like even when Marab came in that one time, like I can only imagine like being a little kid because like I don't know about you guys, but I watched UFC. We watched all the UFC shit when we were in high school
Right.
and middle school. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, all them guys. Like we had a house that we'd go to, and it was a party.
And how often did you ever get to meet those guys?
Never once ever in my entire life.
That's why I think was so dope, bro. It's like when the kids get to meet these guys, then they get to see them in real life.
Real life.
Dude,
know?
literally, remember Ramsey at Utah Valley?
Yeah.
Who won the Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah.
He was probably the first UFC fighter I ever met, and I thought he was the coolest person ever.
Yeah.
Just because I knew he was in the UFC. Didn't even really know him.
Do you remember who yours was? Who yours was? The first UFC fighter you met?
First UFC fighter. I don't, bro.
I think mine was Kevin Randleman, bro.
It had to be
Yeah.
Kevin. When he trained us at State.
When I met Kevin Randleman, dude, I just thought he was the.
I mean, he was pretty good.
just animal, dude.
Absolute animal.
And he
literally.
was just, and he was like, and this was crazy, guys, about all these fighters that we're meeting. They're all just like cool,
Great
solid,
people. Good values.
Like just solid ass people.
Humble.
You know what I mean? Like humble. Like they're not walking around like they can beat everyone's ass, which they probably can.
Could.
You know,
That's just probably why they don't.
Exactly. You know, and like those dudes have been super cool. So Kevin Randleman, like when I met him when we were going to Fargo, that was the first dude that I ever met in real life. Where I was like, these dudes are real.
Yeah.
And they're coming to Vegas finally.
I mean, the first like superstar fighter I ever met was Randy Couture, and I actually sat next to him on a plane going to the NCAAs. In Oklahoma.
Yeah.
'Cause he's an Oklahoma State guy.
Oh, shit.
That's where he wrestled. He was an Oklahoma State guy. So I'm like, and this is like one of those plane rides where you just pick a seat. If it's open, take it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like one of the last people on the plane. Because I was having some beers and stuff, so it's kind of just hanging out.
Yeah.
Going to watch my brother at the NCAAs. And it's like a close seat too, bro. Like up front.
Yeah.
Like probably first 10 rows.
You always get lucky like this.
Dude, I don't know how I do it. But so I walk onto this plane, there's a seat right there. I'm like, I'm going to take that. Can I just squeeze by you real quick, ma'am? She's like, yeah, no problem. I'm just sitting there and
You just look over?
I like look over like this and I just see this dude's ears, bro. They're just mangled. And I'm like, oh, sick. Like, there's a wrestler on the plane. Like, it's going to be tight. I can, have a conversation with somebody. And then I like look at him and he just goes like this. And I just,
Oh, shit.
holy fucking shit. That's Randy Couture, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Because I've watched his UFC fights,
All the time.
every fight that he probably fought.
Yeah.
And you could tell that he didn't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
He had his headphones on. He had his little iPad or whatever the hell he was doing.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of was like, oh, hey, what's up, Randy? You know?
Big fan?
Like,
or,
you going to watch the NCAAs? And he's like, yeah, I got to support my Oklahoma State guys. I'm an Okie guy. And he kind of like does one of these. Yeah, I know, I'm going. And then he puts his headphones back in. I'm like, what? All right, cool. Like, I didn't say anything to him the rest of the flight.
Yeah.
As soon as we got off the flight, I had to get a picture, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just had to.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, I'm so sorry, but you are like a dude that I fucking loved watching fight. Like, I have to get a picture with you.
Yeah.
And
Did you selfie it or did you?
No, I selfied it straight up. And that was he was like some shit like, dude, I can't even remember, but I don't even know if I ever even posted the picture. But it was so tight. That was like the first time I met like a big time athlete.
That's freaking tight. I was speaking of like social media, when we were talking about social media earlier, people were liking how we're doing all this graduation stuff for our kids.
Oh, they
I
love
think
it.
it's so
Dude,
sick.
let me ask you this. When you signed to college, how did the school and everybody or your club or how did you get celebrated?
Nothing. There was no ceremony. There was no meet and greet. There was nothing.
Kids signing your autograph.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
No music?
We signed.
No music?
Nothing.
No kids cheering your name.
You ain't have
Nope. Half my friends didn't even know me and Jade were going to college. They're like, oh, you guys signed? Damn, that's crazy. Good for you guys. Sick. You guys want to go jump off the cliffs?
Did you guys take a picture?
Yeah, we had.
Sign it?
Yeah, it was at UVU.
Oh,
There's a picture of me.
that's cool though.
Yeah, I mean, we did it in the hotel lobby, and Erkeen was the only coach there.
Oh, okay.
So it was literally my dad, me, Jade, and Erkeen. And we signed, took a picture, and that was it. There was nothing else. There was no dinner.
Okay.
There was no, like, going to Townsend and having, even at the school, I don't even think we did a signing at the school.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
What about you, bro?
I
I don't remember we did anything.
don't
for
think because technically I went to Technical Academy, right, which is like half a mile away from Vegas High School.
You. Right.
I don't think I did anything there. I do remember at Vegas High School that the principal and the athletic director, we just went up there, took a picture in front of the thing, but nothing crazy.
I don't know if you have seen our videos, but our kids are lucky what we do here. Like, that is so sick to have that love.
I mean, it's
you know?
it's one of the best accomplishments that you can have, bro.
That's what we do it for.
Less than 1% of kids who play sports can go to college for it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how hard this thing is. That's why I don't never sugarcoat.
Especially wrestling.
You know, yeah.
Well, I mean,
especially.
all sports are tough, but, like, wrestling,
You have to be literally like...
you got to be a dog.
I just think wrestling, there's just so little options. There's a baseball team or a football team or a basketball team at almost every freaking school.
Every college you
know?
can think of.
We've talked about this before. Division I on the West Coast compared to the Midwest or East Coast, it's not even close. You know, so
Right.
I do think it's even that, you know, kind of is that much harder, you know, especially to wrestle at a college level, you know, to be able to do that. So I don't know.
I
think it's cool.
I think it's sick because there's one thing about signing autographs. And when the kids are getting their autographs, when our kids are signing autographs for the athletes, I did that before when I was in high school, and that was probably the coolest shit ever.
Is that your favorite part? You think what we do is the signing part?
I think just signing autographs is just sick. Like, I remember when we were in high school, me and Jade, we'd be walking. I mean, we'd be at a movie theater because we were always in the papers, always, and we'd be at a movie theater, and people would be like, "Hey, you guys are the Rouser twins, huh?
Yeah.
You guys, if I find a marker, do you think you could sign my shirt?" Me and Jay would be like, "Yeah." All our buddies are looking at us like, "What the fuck?"
That's tight.
Me and Jay were just like, "Yeah, no problem, bro." Yeah. Sign that shit. You know, like we had hella perks in Montana.
Hella perks.
Like the Buffalo Wild Wings shit was unreal. Yeah. Because we knew the owner.
Yeah.
And he literally gave us a card. We ate Buffalo Wild Wings whenever we wanted for free.
No way.
That's pretty
for free.
sick.
That's pretty tight.
That was the shit. That shit was the shit.
That
We'd walk into a
tight.
Buffalo Wild Wing. Hey, is Brad here? No, he's not here. Okay, cool. Well, Brad gave us this card for 4 free meals. I got 4. Me and my 2 other buddies were all gonna eat for free.
Man, it looks so cool.
That's so sick.
Oh yeah, dude. We were getting the large wings.
Yeah, large.
All
wings.
of us had wings left over.
Fully
we were taking
loaded.
that shit home.
Absolutely.
We ordered them wet too. We want. Don't just dabble in the sauce. We want all the sauce on
much
there.
sauce
We want
as
it
possible.
wet.
Yeah.
I want that shit soaked in there.
Yeah.
You know, that was cool. Walking around, like, dude, just anywhere. People, like, when I got pulled over that one time, I told the cop that I was a rouser, and it was immediately like, "Oh shit, you're a wrestling rouser? Damn, which one are you? The 4-timer?" Yep. That's what I said. I told him I was the 4-timer.
You told me you were a Jay.
I told him I was the 4-timer. They wouldn't have been able to tell anyways.
No.
But yeah, and it was immediate. Like, I went from going 105 miles an hour to 80 miles an hour in a 75 or in a 70. You know what I mean?
You gotta stop snitching on yourself, bro. Like, you gotta stop telling on yourself
bad.
on this part. Like, you just gotta stop
This
doing
a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta
Back in
stop
those
doing
days.
it.
I already got the ticket for it, so it's not like
Nah.
cop. I'm not snitching on myself. The cop reduced it.
He caught. Oh,
So you're
The
saying-
cop
okay.
reduced it. Not
So
me.
now you're snitching on him.
Yeah, I'm snitching on him.
it was his fault.
It was his fault. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yo.
Yeah, no, that shit was cool. So I think it's really cool that the kids get to sign autographs and,
Yeah.
you know, because there's just something about.
Dude, I
signing
think
an
my
autograph.
favorite part is when they're just cheering their name on.
Yeah.
Cheering their name on. And you got 2 sides of the little kids and the high school kids, you know.
Yeah.
And just that shit is tight.
I think, dude, hearing from us too, or whoever the coach is that's gonna do the speech too, I think is something they wait to, like, especially because, you know, especially in the sport of wrestling, bro. Like, we're so, like, sometimes we're always like, fix this, we gotta fix this, we gotta clean this up, we gotta fix this. You know, to finally hear like good, like more of the good shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just kind of
I
not
don't know
really
what
have
you're
to talk
talking
about
about.
any
I
of the
don't
bad
know what you're
stuff.
talking about because I tell them I'm proud of them all the time. So I don't know what you're saying to them
They don't-
outside.
they don't
but
hear
I
you
tell
say
them
that.
all
Down.
the time.
They don't
I'm
hear
proud of
you.
you.
They don't hear you say that.
Yeah, they do.
It's not the same.
It's not the
It's
same.
not the same because then you tell them to go work again.
I'm proud of you, but you got to go do 100 push-ups. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know, it's just like a little brief moment where they get to just be like,
All right.
Cool.
Sick.
And coach
Like-
is proud of me.
like one check mark down. Now they get to kind of.
You hear those stories of like those guys who talk about their dad never hugged them. You know, that one time. That's like,
I'll read them.
we're like that
Did your dad hug you
every day.
all the time?
Told me he loved me and proud of me every day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But I had friends who, you know, didn't. Their
Have that.
dad was kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, so that I love you to didn't come out as often as my dad did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How the hell did this come to this?
Well, I'm just saying, like, because like when you're standing out there and you're listening to coach, they actually understand like coach is proud of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can tell them all day long that you're proud of them. They're probably not even listening.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But it feels good when you get that one
Yeah.
one back. You know,
That,
that one
that
back.
one back.
Yeah.
It
that
feels
one
good.
back.
Like damn,
That is so
that was
funny.
tight.
That is hilarious. That's awesome. Well, all right, boys.
That was sick.
That was fun. We gotta stop making fun of each other so much.
It happens.
I just feel like that's just how
do.
you treat your friends. You
That's how
have
you
to
do.
give your friends shit.
but
If you don't
equally
give your
shit
friend
though.
like,
Equally shit
Kid,
though.
dude,
can't take
I
it-
think that's our generation, bro. I just don't think the new kids, like, I don't think they know how to do that.
Well,
They
toughen
get-
up.
You know, they get a little. They almost said something too crazy.
They hurt your feelings. Like, bro, that shit actually
Post it on
hurt.
Instagram. Hey, look here. One of my best friends just gutted me, made me fart on Instagram.
And we post
Okay.
that this
We
morning
posted that.
instantly.
And I still love this guy.
I still love you, T-Nap.
Thanks,
That is
buddy.
fucking awesome.
I ain't never gonna let you leg lace me again because now my knee hurts and
Oh, wait till you guys see the next video. Be ready for that when I ripped his legs off. But hey, go follow us. Shoot Your Shot podcast on YouTube. Like the reel. Follow us.
Can I
Give us
do
a
that?
shout out. Tell us what you want us to talk
Can I do
about.
that?
And no, you can't do that. All right.
well, because it's like shoot your shot, so I'm like shooting.
So if you're shooting your shot like that, I'm gonna shoot my shot like that, like a double
double
leg.
leg?
And then how are you gonna shoot your shot?
Can you do a fishing? Is that a shot? Fishing?
I mean,
fucking-
technically,
no.
you're just casting a line.
That's
It's
not
kind of a
though.
shot.
No one says that.
I don't have
You're
no.
like this.
Ooh! No! 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 No!
This
No!
is mine now.
I'm the hooper. I'm the
No,
hooper.
no.
I'm the hooper. I got it.
I'm always the double
Step.
guns
Boom. All right.
because I'm from Montana and I'm a.
We out.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Peace out.
Deuces.